Всем привет, друзья! С вами Алексей, а мы продолжаем проходить Honkai Star Rail, обновление 3.3, сюжетную ветку. Ребята, я продолжаю болеть, так что микрофон нахрен отключаю, чтобы своим хриплым голосом и насморком не раздражать никого. Приятного вам просмотра. Погнали!
Stream 4. Seek, and you will find.
Zeliosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyson.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
They soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too, Solibus.
What exactly happened there?
At the celestial mural's dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye. It seems that the legend describing the decisive battle was true.
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated scream, we looked to the ground. The people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression. Pure, unshakable terror.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebrations. The terrified crowd became chaotic, screaming and trampling each other. When they realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No, that would be an insult to beasts. Solibus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Aquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth, the hero Selioci chose to sacrifice herself, sealing the Titan in the process.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
It will be a harsh truth. One that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to face it, Miss Hyacinth?
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, I have to believe the one who created it had their reasons and struggles. And as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
Since you've made your decision, keep moving forward. I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed along its path to the Dome, where the entwined fates of humanity and the Titan must be resolved.
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones, how did Lady Selioci become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield, it seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
Is this the dome of the Celestial Mural? It's truly marvelous.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose.
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated like everything else here.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Skyfolk to their ancestral lands, to complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth, as faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history! Dawnmaker feels lighter. Lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this book. Blade with golden flames. I can forge a new dawn!
Still waters of oblivion.
Expand your thinking.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! Please! Please!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Bad.
Bloom.
Familiar.
Please!
Expand your thinking.
Again.
Nothing major. The dead return! Receive divinity. Repay. Bloom.
Still waters of oblivion.
Rotate and create. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
You have fulfilled your duty, guards. Rest now.
God of the sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Celiosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away. The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief. Like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Aizen?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same...
Go to the celestial globe. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Reveal its truth in order. Reveal its truth in order.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Embrace the clouds, celestial mural.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god. The frail Titan was conquered long ago by the mighty warrior goddess. Now, they're nothing more than rusted scrap, left in the forge to decay over countless years. Surrender to us, relic of a bygone era. We'll reshape your clouded mind and grant you a place alongside your kin in Celiosi's glory.
Your so-called reshaping is nothing more than torment, both in body and mind. No. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please.
Take a good look at this pathetic fool. Do you see it? What a laughable hypocrite! You're one of the Sun Folk, aren't you? When you oppressed your own under the guise of faith, leaving countless souls to suffer endlessly under the scorching sun, did you ever consider that even the fiercest sun could one day fall?
I once thought...
Spare us your empty excuses, relic of the old world. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please. You've already sentenced yourself. All we're doing is following through. Do it. Make it clean. A single, sharp cut across the neck.
No! No! No!
The creation shaped by Kefali in their image failed to inherit their compassion and acceptance. Are you all right, Hyacinth?
I'm fine, Lord Finan. I expected this. It's just thinking about the vision Seliosi held before declaring war on the Titan. This sight is deeply heartbreaking. Let's move on.
Seliosi possessed the strength to slay gods. Yet, she failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Drive out the gods, celestial Muro.
But how is that possible?
Please, help us, the forsaken Skyfolk. Lady Kindness, you are the strong one who follows the path of shadows.
The Cleaners. Did the Skyfolk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood, all in your quest to cleanse the world of the filth of those cursed offspring. Delivered justice for us. The witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of twilight, desecrating their divine grace. Yet, it is we, the devout denizens of the sky, who are forced to pay the price.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk. The Cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from this world. The Day Thunder Knight and her fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you every trick, every strategy you can use to turn the tide.
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything. Even ally themselves with the Cleaners. But I'm guessing their plan failed, didn't it?
Those assassins were vicious, but not foolish. They never actually dared to attack Seliosi. They weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs, hidden among the Skyfolk. These schemes only came to light long after the damage was done.
Before the Flame Chase journey began, the Chrysos heirs waged war against each other over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. Even Trebi's many selves were pulled into the chaos. At the time, golden blood was seen as a curse. Honestly, it's easy to see why.
Seliosi, where was she in all this? What thought thoughts weighed on her mind as she watched everything unfold.
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyson.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal. Her deep love for humanity was reduced to ashes. Leave.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding, reveal the history, celestial mirror.
Now you have nowhere to hide, Titan.
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those Lady Lunabis and Lord Solibus?
Yes. Those are remnants of their memories from 1,000 years ago.
Your Highness, what are you planning to do? We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. We would never betray her. It's those rats. They are the fools who backstabbed our hero.
Please, please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those people clothed in black.
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may finally stand united under the warrior goddess's banner.
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into a tool for oppression.
The weak rise to power, yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity is a sickness beyond cure.
Yet she once loved us with such fierce devotion. Has she given up on us?
Seliosi touched the core flame and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world, the black tide that devours all.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the gods' intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end here.
In the name of the warrior goddess. What kind of fate has she woven for us?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortals. To my once beloved, yet now unsavable kin. With golden divine blood coursing through me, even the tyrant of the sky bends to my unyielding light. My light burns far brighter than before, and the fog clouding my mind has finally lifted.
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the god's 100 eyes, and resolution fills me. A hero's instinct drives me forward, compelling me to deliver your final judgment.
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice, for as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity means.
I thought seen mistake coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Your only mistake was placing far too much hope in humanity.
Lunibus. Solibus. You.
Yes. We acted as Celiosi's executioners.
That day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight, swallowed by golden lava. They spent their entire lives praying to the sky, yet their devotion never earned them wings to escape.
After learning about everything she went through, I can only feel regret. But I can't condemn her choice.
If this is the true history, was Celiosi's fusion with Aquila truly meant to save humanity from ruin?
By touching the core flame, Celiosi gained insight into the Titans' fear and glimpsed their cold indifference. Aquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the Sky Civilization was merely the result of humanity's own doing. The celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
Disillusioned with humanity, Celiosi began to long for the detachment of divinity. She sent Lunibus and me to the Earth in search of a forbidden art said to fuse human and Titan souls.
Professor Anax's alchemy already achieved such power 1,000 years ago?
Celiosi, who passed fatal judgment on the Skyfolk, had turned her back on humanity. If this was the path she chose, then whose wish have my ancestors and I been guarding all this time?
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go and claim it, Miss Hyacinth. Just as Celiosi once did, you must take this step too.
Celiosi had abandoned her humanity. Then, my Twilight Courtyard ancestors and me, are we truly her descendants? The truth will soon be revealed. No matter what, I will not run away from my mission. Grady, will you stand by my side? Is that...
Great Celiosi, I beg you, spare this humble life. I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone innocent like me.
The time has come, mortal.
It's time to face your destiny.
Wait! Please! Let me speak with Her Highness, the warrior goddess. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too. Chosen by the prophecy, just like Lady Seliosi.
She isn't lying. Seliosi, what will you do with one of your own?
A Chrysos heir. You are no different from the rest. You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin oppressed others under the guise of the Titan's favor?
I did not.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your new god after Aquila's fall. Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused to convert?
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fractured world, did you overcome your inner weakness and heed its urgent call?
I failed to do so.
Look, Chrysos heir, you are no different from the rest. My judgment is just. Only burning gold can purify your sins.
Wait, Lady Seliosi. Please, grant me a moment to explain my cowardice. Your divinity indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages, enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Even when trapped in the mud of malice, we continued to struggle and push forward. Because beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must kneel before you, begging for a chance at life. I need to prove that mortals are capable of redemption.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner, it seems you have completely abandoned your dignity.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain. Tell me, what kind of miraculous bet is that?
It's simple, Lady Seliosi. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations, sung by my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming reality, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solibus, Lunibus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessings and the curse of their history. No matter how long it takes, I will wait for the one who is destined to arrive. When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
The truth of the legend is finally clear. Hyacinthia.
Am I the descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir? Our lineage wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her. My whole clan's fragile mortal life was simply spared on Celiosi's whim.
Her judgment may be true. Mortals do have their flaws. But even so, human dignity must not be trampled.
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunibus, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight just to witness that Chrysos heir's child coming back to receive punishment?
Time alters everything, child. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature, and Celiosi's perspective was our only window into understanding humanity.
Her words were everything to us. Our guide, comfort, command, and admonition. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned to perceive humanity through our senses.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the Flame Chase journey. We saw heroes embarking on a mission of deliverance from which they could not return. The unity and hope Celiosi couldn't see, we've witnessed in her place.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't about proving humanity's weaknesses anymore. It's about waiting for the return of the light.
Lady Celiosi, I want to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you can hear me or not. I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless and ordinary mortal. Only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, has not been lost to time. It's just waiting to heal and grow, and then it will shine once more. Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too dim for it to sprout. But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly, willing to sacrifice themselves to shine a light upon the children of humanity. The light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive, nurturing them every step of the way. Until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly, and one day, reaching for the sky once again. That twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear the weight of humanity's flaws.
History has proven once again, the flame chase journey itself is a miracle. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity over thousands of years. Seleuci, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. We also bring you the answer to your question. Mortals are capable of change, and humanity is worth saving. Our people forging through the trials of the end times deserve a second chance. We are worthy of a new dawn. Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus, Lunibus.
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacinth.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame of the Eye of Twilight. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again. This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky!
Ребята, один из главных боев в этом направлении. Но единственный, я походу накосячил, у меня в команде стоит теперь два лекаря. Я забыл, что Гиацинна, она же сейчас у нас участвует вроде бы, да, в бою. Сейчас посмотрим. Она лекарь. И Лочи у меня лекарь. Ну, посмотрим, если что будет как-то менять.
Receive divinity.
Impressive. This is right on time.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Melt! Human tenacity is bound.
Impressive. Yes, you!
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
What are you made of? Open sesame.
Undefeated
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Melt! Expand your thinking. What a crumb.
We want to turn this place to scorched earth.
Descend to earth!
With the will of the flame chase, triumph over the gods, we take back the sky.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Within the self, not the sword. Strike! I don't have time for games. Melt! Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Through clouds! Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Right on time. Undefeated by light, with the will of the flame triumph over the gods, we take back the sky. Impressive. This is worth learning. What are you made of? Slap! Open sesame. Right on time.
I underestimated you.
Yes, you! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Bring mountains!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Right on time. Strike! Yes, you! With the will of the flame to triumph over the gods, we take back the sky. Thank you for your help.
I'll see you off.
Through clouds! Expand. Give us the core flame.
I will strike down the false sun!
Right on time. Curiosity. There's a dangerous, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Yes, you! Protect life.
I feel much better.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Slap! Melt! Undefeated by lies. Descend to earth! Right on time.
Bloom.
With the will of the triumph over the gods, we take back the sky.
I feel much better.
Let's finish this! Slice off their wings!
You too will be cleansed with gold!
Quick, behind me!
Stand firm. It's a long way down. Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold.
Yes, you! Right on time. Undefeated by
Eternal sleep is not...
The dead return!
curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Severing mountains! Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
I'll see you off.
Yes, you!
Storm clouds are gathering. Are you ready to...
Undefeated by lies.
Sever the lightning!
You chose the wrong enemy.
I don't have time for that. Expand your thinking. Undefeated by lies. Thunder and lightning are the cries of their fury.
Bloom.
Impressive. Right on time. With the will of the triumph over the gods. You take back the sky.
I feel much better.
Melt. Leap through clouds. Undefeated curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Yes, you!
Eternal sleep is...
The dead return!
Right on time.
I'll see you off.
Bring mountains! Again. Yes, you! Undefeated by lies. What are you made of? Slap! Right on time. Expand your thinking. Curiosity. There's endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Yes, you! With the will of the fleet triumph over the gods. You take back the sky. Thank you for your help. Melt! Leap through clouds. Strike! Right on time. Yes, you!
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Melt!
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Mountains fall! I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Hope blooms. Right on time. Yes, you! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Slap! Undefeated by lies. Right on time. Undefeated by lies. Protect life. They descend to earth. Expand your thinking.
Eternal sleep is...
The dead return!
Strike!
Bloom.
is worth learning.
Yes, you! With the will of the triumph over the gods, you take back the sky!
Impressive. This is worth learning.
Так, ребята, теперь я вот считаю, что я поставил 2 лекаря. Это очень круто, на самом деле. Видите, это нормальный режим, то есть у босса есть 2 режима сейчас. Это сложный и, ну, вот нормальный, точнее, это считается сложный. И легкий. Последнее там обновление, да, мне приходилось на легкий ходить, потому что боссы прям очень жесткие. Вот, а сейчас, вы видите, из-за того, что команду более-менее хорошо я подобрал, ну, в принципе, я думаю, мы сейчас его победим. Давайте по нему прям ударим. 2% все осталось. Восстановление никакой пока не надо. Ой, что ты... 1% остался. Что такое-то?
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Expand your thinking. Undefeated by lies.
И прикиньте, мы сейчас так,
Receive divinity.
Impressive.
This is worth learning.
Ну, давай, ну добивай.
There is another world waiting to be saved.
Все. Победили?
Have no intention of dying here with you.
Ну что, все, вроде да. Интересный бой был, прикольно. Вот, и в нормальном режиме прошел, в принципе, не снижая сложность боя. Здорово, здорово, затащили. Все, 2 Сейчас, кстати, призыв на нее идет, кстати, надо бы ее попробовать достать, потому что она офигенная. Так что все супер, ребят.
Aglaya, are you still protecting us?
Is it all over now? Seleucid condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Take that core flame with you, Hyacinth. Our mission isn't over.
Core flame of the sky, come with me. It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow is just a thought away.
I understand how you feel, but right now, this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave. Look, over there. No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaya's amulet.
We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly.
Ну что, друзья, продолжим уже в следующем выпуске. Вот, потому что уже час, да, у меня часовые выпуски. Обязательно сегодня попробуем, да, проходить полностью весь сюжет. Так что спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.